Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We're still continuing our lanyard series here, but we're now in the advanced category. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make the Superbrick lanyard, otherwise known as the wall stitch. The wall stitch is a 3x1, while the brick stitch, and you can see here, is a 2x1. So there's going to be one extra row right there. And the measurements for that are a little bit different. This uses 3 pieces of yamp. This uses 4. You're going to need 3 pieces that are the same length and 1 piece that is twice the length of one of the short pieces. So get your gimp ready, cut it to the length that you want, and let's get started. Starting this is going to be very similar to the brick stitch, except there's just one more short piece. So you're going to find the centers of your lace, and you're going to put that all the way to the back of your finger. And you're going to take your back strand and you're going to bring that over and around. So now that you have a loop and a strand. And you're going to do the same thing with the other 2 pieces. I'm going to take this, I'm going to find its center. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Take the strand behind and bring it over and around to make a loop and a strand again. You're going to take your last piece, find the center, put it on your finger, and bring the strand behind, bring it over and around to make a loop and a strand. Now you're going to take your long piece, make sure these don't really twist over when you do them. You can put them closer together if you want, which you probably should. You're going to take your long piece and you're going to run it under all 6 of these layers. Loop, strand, loop, strand, loop, strand. Alright, found the centers of all my pieces and I put them together just like this. And just like the brick, you're going to go over, under, over, under, over, under across the top, except you have 1 extra stripe. Sorry if my hand's in the way, but you should have a general idea of what to do, because you've seen me do this many times before. And run that under. And pull that through. Make sure it's not twisted when you finally pull it through, like this. I'll show you. Just take it and push it around. It's still going to be twisted, so you flip this upside down, basically. And you're going to pull that through. And you're going to do the same thing with your bottom strand here, except you're going from right to left. So over, under, over, under, over, under. And pull that through. And if it's twisted, untwist it, of course. Just like this. And once you have this on your finger, you can pull it off, but don't yank it off because you don't want it to separate. and you're going to pull it together. And congratulations, you've officially started the wall stitch, ladies and gentlemen. Doing the stitch is not difficult at all. Just like you saw in the brick stitch, you just bring the strands straight across. So this is going to come down, this is going to go up, this is going to go to the left, this is going to go to the right, make sure that's not twisted, this is going to the left, this is going to go to the right, and untwist that. This is going to go to the left, and this of course goes to the right. And you're going to pull that together the same way you pulled together the starting stitch. And you have your first stitch. And you're going to do that again, and you're just going to keep doing this until you reach the end and you're ready to finish off. After this stitch, I'll show you it again 2 more times, and then I'll just finish it off camera and come back when it's time to do the finishing stitch. You can also work on this sideways like this. So you're just going, instead of left and right, you're going up and down. You're going to pull that together. It's easier to pull it together vertically because you have more of the strands to hold. Whereas like pulling it together like this, it works, but not as well. I'll show you that again. Up, down, come on. Up, down, I'm actually going to put this one down first. And then up. And pull that together. I'll show you that one more time, and then I'll just finish off camera and then come back when it's time to stitch it up. Or finish it off, sorry. I'm actually going to hold it like this because it's now long enough for me to pinch it on its sides. This lanyard actually has a lot of different variations of it, of the 3x1. There's a lot of different like starting stitches and combinations and all kinds of things you can do. The bigger the lanyard is, the more you can do with it. And I'm very much looking forward to showing those off in upcoming like combination showcase videos and just cooler tutorials. And pull that together. Make sure nothing is twisted. And you're going to keep going until you're ready to finish off. Alrighty, so I'm about to be finished, and the strands are pretty short, and I'm going to finish this off. So you're going to make one more stitch, but don't tighten it up. I'm sure you can predict what I'm going to do. You can pull it tight, but not all the way. Now we're going to take each strand, bring it around, underneath, and through the spot in the middle. And we're not going to be going through these two spots at all. It's just between 1, 2, and 3. I'll start with this one because it's the shortest. And with short ones, be careful because they can easily slip out as you're moving on to doing other ends, tying other strands in. So I probably should have done it last, but that's okay. And last one. And the short strands are giving me problems, so I'm gonna fix that right now. I'm gonna pull all the longer ones together, pull them tight. I'm gonna redo this pink one. All right, I'm gonna pull that together. So you should have something like this. I think the bands or the strands here are a little bit twisted, so it'll still stay in place, but that's generally what you want. But it's okay if things are a little like twisted around. It won't come loose or anything. Actually, I think I'm gonna fix that. Hold on. There we go. That looks a little better. It's still twisting a little bit. Not sure if I like that, but it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, that's much better. It's untwisting itself. Okay, good. So now you're just gonna cut off the ends and throw those away. And you're done with the Superbrick, also known as the wall. And like I said before, there are many different variations of a 3x1 like this, and I'm very much looking forward to showing those to you in the near future. So thanks for watching. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.